one very special artist in my mind is Jimmy Little. I've worked on recording projects for him, and I've done a lot of gigs with him over the years. His beautiful musicianship and incredible voice has touched my heart and obviously touched the hearts of many people in Australia. Jimmy's music really cut across the boundaries for a lot of people. It doesn't matter what people you're from, Jimmy would certainly have touched your heart. He did a great deal for reconciliation in Australia, I believe, by bringing together people of many types to listen to his music. His beautiful spirit, his patience, his understanding of the problems that his people have seen and the problems that he understands that the white people have certainly helped to bring together the white and the black Australian people over the years. Jimmy, if you're listening, thanks mate for the music, and thanks for everything I've learned off you over the years. Cheers mate.
G'day folks, I'm Troy Casadale. I'm very sorry I can't be there tonight. With the awards and everything on in town here, it's just getting crazy, but we're talking about a very important man, the late, great Jimmy Little. When I first came out here from Grafton, I was about 14, 15 years old when I first met Jimmy, and he invited me up on stage. He worked out there was a little Goori fella from Grafton that was available to jump up and sing a song. I remember singing this Merle Haggard song on stage with his band, and then when I came off, he was so encouraging and so kind with his time. I would only hope I could do a tenth of the good that he did for me with the younger generation that are coming through, because he had the time for me, and that's the most important thing I think Jimmy gave me, and not only the time but the knowledge to carry on for the next generation. So all you young fellas out there, I want to say we all have the time for you. Just make sure you keep dreaming big like Jimmy would say.
Hello. I'd like to sing you a song that my uncle Bob Randell wrote some years ago, and the older I get, the harder it gets to sing. And it's called Brown Skin Baby, about the children that were taken away. He was taken away from the old bungalow, it was known then. They call it the old telegraph station now. And my mother was taken from her family and kept there. And luckily for us, she was kept there to look after little babies that came in. And Uncle Bob was one of them that she looked after. They moved him away, and when he got old enough, he was up at the top end, and when he got old enough, he come looking for his mummy. And every place he got to, they claimed him, because there were so many children taken away. So when he finally got back to Alice Springs, he found out who his mummy was, and it was too late, she'd already passed away. So this is his song that he wrote, Brown Skin Baby. He wasn't black, he wasn't white, he was Brown Skin Baby. I've re-recorded this on my new CD that will be out maybe a month and a half from now, so you've got to buy one for me, okay? Hey, buy a big mob, because Christmas is coming up. My brown skin baby, let me take him away. As a young girl, I used to ride my quiet pony round the countryside in a native town. I'll never forget I heard her say, police been taking my baby away. From white man boss, that baby I have, why let him take my baby away? Shows in Melbourne, I sang that song. What do you want? And look, I knew I'd need this. 29. Just a beautiful young man played the guitar for me, young James Henry. And his beautiful grandson and Franny's son. And we worked on that song. We just played it and did it. It was beautiful. Every night I cried. I was getting dehydrated. I didn't drink any water. Oh, I recorded this one too. And this is a shake your body around sort of ish. I can't do that much. I was going to do some cartwheels, but Rip said, no, Mum, you better not. I thought, why not? No, don't. Yes, you did. In your dreams. You want me to? Want to see it again? All right. Oh, yeah, I recorded this one too. And oh, something's falling off. I don't think this is alive. All right. I'm waiting, lads. Walking after midnight. I couldn't think of it myself. Come on, chunky. I want a chunky. Because I'm a chunky woman. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, 'cause that's just my way of saying I love you. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. I start to see a weeping girl crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the night is sleeping, the winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. on, Carrie, how much time we got? Family all over the place, eh? Once upon a time we were just in Alice Springs and Mount Isa Cloncurry. And everyone's got to go moving all over the place. I was born in Darwin, so I suppose I'm a little saltboard. I think I sort of consider myself a little dust storm girl, I suppose. Well, you know, when you're in the dust storm country, you put the little, you know, when the wind blows, it pits your little face, makes it all rough and tumble. But I was talking to the what was I talking about? Oh, what was it? Don't move around, you fellas, you know, I can't see. One time I was playing and I'm sitting away next to them, both sides of me, moving in. Nearly squashed me. I think they might have. Oh, look, I've got to tell you this little story. This fella, he was going over to Mexico. And he said to his mate, he said, yeah, he said, I'm going over to Mexico. And he said, really? He said, yeah. He said, what, you got everything fixed up, your accommodation? Yeah, he said, I'm staying, I don't have to spend any money on accommodation. I'm staying with my friend. His name's Jose. Yeah, but hey, what? He reckon, Jose. How do you spell it? He said, J-O-S-E. He reckon, no, mate, no. You don't pronounce J with a J. You've got to say, huh. It's Jose. How you say it? Jose. You sure? Yeah, mate. He said, you better call him Jose. If you call him Jose, you might think you're calling him a woman's name. All right, then. So anyway, he said, now don't forget, what you going to call him? Jose. He said, oh, good, don't forget that. He said, when you going? He said, oh, about Hoon or Halai. We're going live on air? Oh, Lord, I better not keep going. You know how naughty I can get. Yeah, say hello to all the family. I'd just like to mention, how much time have I got? You've got to keep an eye on me, you know, I like to have a yarn. I remember when I used to first get up and sing, I'd just get up there and I'd be like, this song is by Patsy Cline, walking after midnight, thank you. And I was petrified and I said to Jimmy, what am I going to do? Jimmy Little, he said, Bub, just go out there and sing it. He said, it'll come to you gradually. Now you can't shut me up. It did. It came to me, hey, boom, now I can talk underwater with a mouthful of marbles. But I'd just like to when Serena and I first came over to, Buddy, stop laughing. He said, I do to them. They come to visit and they can't get a word in. Serena was only 7 when we first moved over here from Adelaide, and we shared Franny's little room, 3 of us girls. And it was lovely, and we spent some time there. It was just so, they looked after us, and I did a lot of shows with Jimmy, and you know, we'd cruise out, go and do the shows, and work with Cyril, and Cyril Green, are they? Dougie Peters, Margie's brother, and I can't remember the other fella's name, but that was Jimmy's band. We used to have a ball. Those days are gone, we've got to bring it back, eh? We've got to bring us, all us old people, old Col Hardy, me, old Roger Knox. All right, well, I'll finish off with this little song. What were we doing? Come on, Ruben, I'll tell you these things so you can remember. You know, I'm at that age now. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh, this is a really shame now. We won't be able to walk tomorrow. Bye-bye, 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 baby, goodbye. I've got to get going, bye-bye, baby, goodbye. I'll see you in the morning of my birthday. Just to leave a kiss and I'll be on my way. Bye-bye, 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 baby, goodbye. Well, I've been so lonely when we're apart. I love you only, so don't you break my heart. Bye, 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 baby, goodbye.
Big hand from Miss Oriel Andrews. We had a lot of fun over the years, Oriel, myself and Jimmy, Cole. I come to Tamaru about 100 years ago.
Gee.
Oh, it's around about that time. But I came up here to do sport, and you know, I was involved in sport until I met Jimmy and Cole here in Tamworth in the old town hall, and I seen what they were doing. You know, they had the crowd behind them and got encore after encore, and that really inspired me to be in what they were doing. And you know, I'd love to be able to do that, and it's just all you need. Jimmy would often say, all you need is to believe in yourself and have a lot of self-confidence. And it sort of helped me a lot. And over the years, we run into one another in different places and always happy-go-lucky and joking. I mean, the last time we were here, Jimmy was called to go on stage, and he was still down the bottom there. And they called him up, and he going up them stairs, and we had to give him a couple of minutes to get his breath back there. He came out, but he was so cool, and you know, you didn't know that he was in a big huff and puff. And that was the type of guy Jimmy was. He just covered up a lot of things, you know, a lot of things that I couldn't do. But I learned from that. And over there, I remember one time where he was talking on stage, and he said, "I'd like to sing a song for all the wonders and all the weddings over here." You know, I couldn't say that because wonders mean white fellas, weddings mean white women. I said the Gomeroi language. I didn't know, hey, this guy knows all this stuff. Yeah, he was highly skilled in the language, and especially the Gomeroi language, yeah. So, great inspiration those years. And I would like to, at this point in time, introduce a young lady.
Yeah, the next person is Taylor Williams. She's usually she's usually in a group of 4. There's usually Lauren, Kelsey, and Guru. But she's feeling kind of lonely because they're not here at the moment. So if you give a big round of applause for Taylor Williams.
Taylor's been coming to the showcase for the last 3 years.
Yeah, so she's not really nervous.
Yeah, but I remember Taylor when she's only little skinny girl and nervous.
That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. She's now 15 and she's getting out there.
Also, she's a really great songwriter at this age now. She's a top songwriter.
Even at 12, yeah. She wrote her own songs.
Yes, and that was, you know, for someone that age, and to have her mind around a lot of stuff, and she wrote some brilliant stuff. But yeah, I remember she was singing and looking away and singing and not using the mic properly, but she come a long way, and let's give her a big welcome, eh?
Your friend of mine, Taylor.
Thanks, everyone. Oh, hello. Pardon? Oh, yeah, I'm at you too. Oh, okay, so, like, my awesome cousins over there, I'm Taylor Williams. And I'm going to do 2 songs for you tonight. And I've been performing for 3 years now, since I was 11, so it's 3rd year in the showcase, and it's been such a great opportunity really, and it's been big this week really. I've been singing heaps. I was on the radio yesterday morning, and I'm just stunned by it all, and it's great to be on this stage tonight performing for you guys. Thanks for coming. Okay, the first song I'm going to sing is a song that I wrote last year. It's quite a sad song. You should listen to the lyrics. It's really meaningful. It's called Difference. See them people being green. Do you got the money, but still ain't happy? Yet the others are left to wander the streets like they don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. You see the world like it is today. The war, the pain, the suffering, the way people can't even say how they feel right here and now. Too scared somehow they could get taken away. And I want a difference, I want to change, I want to set things right. Don't you dare look at me strange, 'cause I know deep inside you want this too, don't you? Don't you? See these kids that die and they're crying. They lost the faith, they've given up trying for all the love that hasn't reached their door. They know the stairs because they're so poor. A lot of talking, not doing any action. We got it all, they only got a fraction. With all the shoes and the makeup that we wear, but then when home comes, show me that we care. Stuff the black and the white colors fighting. It might be over, but gosh, they're biting. And it's hard for the low to give a smile, 'cause the pull and the hurt never lie. And I want a difference, I wanna change, I wanna set things right. Don't you dare look at me strange, 'cause I know deep inside you want this too, don't you? Don't you? There's more than all the money and the greed. Open up your eyes and maybe then see that life ain't all about your own self. And if it is, then you're already in hell. And ask the Lord to help you out right now, 'cause the world's crashing and you're almost out of league. But I guess so am I. And we gotta join hands and try. And I want a difference, I wanna change, I wanna set things right. Don't you dare look at me strange, 'cause I know deep inside you want this too, don't you? Don't you? See them people being greedy, got the money but still ain't happy. Yet the others are left to wonder the streets like they don't know what to do. Thanks guys. Yeah, so that song I wrote just a couple months ago last year. It was, I almost started crying when I sang it the other night at the culture showcase. And yeah, so moving on. The next song I'm going to sing is like a groovy one, and the band's going to come up and help me. So that's Ruben, or Ruby, I like to call him, on the bass, and that's Teen Jai up on the drums. So. And that's Buddy on his awesome guitar. Yeah. Yeah, so I wrote this song a couple months ago too. It's called Put Your Hands in the Air, and it's a bit groovy, so I'll take this off. That thing's annoying me. There we go. Now, I can't really dance, so sorry. Yeah, so it was fun to sing for you guys tonight. It's been a really great crowd, and I think that's all I'm doing, actually. So I'm Taylor Williams, and good night.
She didn't sound nervous at all. Nah, she was good. Anyway, the next group I'd like to introduce was, they did a walk-up on Wednesday. This is Country Music Festival, we're in the Cultural Showcase, so we just wanted to mix it up a little bit anyway. They've been together for the last 10 years and they've been writing their own songs, writing their own beats and lyrics and everything else. And they're just going to come out and show, represent for a Armidale. They've got to show them how to do it. In the Silver City. Yeah! That's no issue. Anyway, I'd just like to introduce them up. This is Purified. Everybody give them a hand. How's everybody doing?
Hello, we're Purified. We produce, write our own music, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm a brother in arms, I got brothers in arms. I plant seeds like farms and 4 seasons in 1. You get that and I'm a dillion. Me and the boys trying to come up and make $1 million. Hate to see my girl look at me and say, Daddy, you're a ball. No fun, always on the run. Cop shocked up like beans out of madman's dream. Low self-esteem. Mama died when I was 19. Rest in peace. And fly like a bird from this Armadale turf. Even though I curse, music's in my life, you heard.
Yeah, it was hard losing mama, cause daddy was a wreck. Drink and smoke shit, just didn't forget. Now we gon' live without her and raise us kids on his own, but he couldn't, so he sent us away. We hit the road to our new home in Armadale, where we had to start all over again. With my aunt and my brothers with the other sisters had to stay with dad just to keep it comfort. Don't know when the man he probably would have harmed himself. When we were all your mom, regarding himself. That's why I had to stay strong for my peeps. Try to keep up from the streets and police and things, yeah. You keep doing what you do with my brother, cause you gon' be someone, and I'ma see that through. My sister stay in school, don't need to be the fool. So all my dating things your mama should've told you, yeah.
Young one, I know that you tried to change your life.
Trying to change your life.
Hold your head up high, we're gonna make it right.
Yeah.
Do what you love to do the most.
What you love the most.
Don't let nobody tell you differently. The strength in your heart is your melody. You're gonna shine tonight, the brightest star inside.
Running out of words to say, that's where my words come from. My heart that comes to me to sing for me and my kids. And if I bleed for my peeps. That's how much love I got for my brothers in the street. I don't have to prove myself, but I do it anyway. So my purified brothers, and if it rains, I got the shelter from the storm to keep you warm.
And the best thing is like yourself. Running hard, not to condemn myself. People blame me, so I blame myself. Dealing with the cards I been dealt. Find my rhymes in the pain that I felt. Feeling so blessed, as I bless stress. Only got to read that, do I stay fresh? It's like I can't rest.
Young one, I know that you tried to change your life.
Trying to change your life.
Hold your head up high, we're gonna make it right. Do what you love to do the most.
What you love the most.
Don't let nobody tell you differently. The strength in your heart is your melody. You're gonna shine tonight, the brightest star inside.
Change your life.
Our next song's Dried Up, so when we say it, you see his hands, wave it, enjoy it.
Imagine life within the game. No more sorrow and pain. Instead of struggle, we discover and make it in the shades of all great comes conquer. I reach for what's proper. On top of that rap, for the hell of that. Sing the harmony, yeah. Sing the pain, yeah. Singing thunders with no covers. I'm singing rain. We were under its scrap. It's the one that I felt. Hell stuff that man. I'm just singing games. So I ain't running high with the disguise of a rise up. For all, take a look in my eyes. See what I see. Take the walk down the Hillary Road. Only my shoes, they ain't got no souls. Only the old and old. However, I'm a rhyme type. I'm a rise right. Till the TV got the screen red, black and yellow. You know how it goes. People thought it's the game. Money start. Then we play and rise all over again. I rise up.
When you're feeling down and out, you're gonna make it through life. You gotta make a struggle to sacrifice the things you want. You only live your life once. When you're feeling down and out, head high, you're gonna make it through life. You gotta make a struggle to sacrifice the things you want. You only live your life once.
Sometimes you can go down, sometimes you get back up and rise for the challenge of the color of your skin. No matter what people say about you, only you can change what people say about you. And stay true about what the hell you gonna do. And all you gotta do is rise and put your hands up and pop it like a sock. And if it's not, then stop the game. It's just another way for people to put you down. And all you gotta say to them is that we are the same. And we can't change a damn thing. The only thing we can change is the way we live our lives. Yeah, until the day we die. Until the day we die. Until the day we die. When we live our lives, we're gonna rise to the top. Yeah.
When you're feeling down and out, hold your head up high, you're gonna make it through life. You gotta make a struggle to sacrifice the things you want.
track, never back, looking forwards. Gotta be a role model for my daughters. Teachers had nothing else taught us. Giving it up on the top, right rhyme, chill the spot. I spit shine, standing in line for the next song. Come along, and when you're alone, rewind this track right here. If you want to refine up in your head, yeah.
When you're feeling down and out, head up high, you're gonna make it through life. You gotta make a struggle to sacrifice the things you want. You only live your life once. When you're feeling down and out, head up high, you're gonna make it through life. You gotta make a struggle to sacrifice the things you want. You only live your life once. Only live your life once.
Rise up, yeah. Purify, rise up.
Only live your life
Rise up.
only live your life once.
Thank you. Put your hands up.
We're going to go and show everyone.
This song is actually a tribute to Mr. Jimmy Little and the trio. We collaborated with the main guitarist, so I hope you enjoy this as well.
We just out there make a name for ourselves and show other people that we can do anything that we want to.
They opened the doors for Aboriginal people today. They didn't realise it, but back then you weren't allowed in the clubs, anything, you know.
If we get you to clap your hands.
This one's for you, Jimmy. Take me as your brother, cut me and I'll be the same color. One for one for all, little trio, open doors for us. Is there ever gonna be justice for justice and plus we facing discrimination, but we chasing the dream. So fresh and so clean, like Mr. Green is what I use. Music and love is what I do. All these fights and no fights. I'ma share the night tonight under the Silver City light. Come on, we all in the same way, the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. We all in the same way, the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. Yeah, it'll be no while. Risen out of kids raised by the love and pushed away from the city, making something out of nothing, just like the trio. No discrimination or hate. Yeah, with the thumbs is my swag. I'll keep the mic in my bag, besides the knife in my hand. Because change, that's where they aim. That's why we lyrics and live clubs and charts. Yeah, brown skin is their portraits and their music, their art. And keep on going. The way they used to in the Silver City days. We don't in the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. The Rainbow Bridge. We had a lot of people that passed away. We don't in the same way. Jimmy Little and the trio. We made a way for us to push and show the next generation of kids to stand up, sing it loud, and make our people proud. All the things that we do when it comes to making change as well. It's so more. And it's more than the end. Glorified is here to make it niggas like Jimmy and the trio. They put their hell in the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. We don't in the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. Run deep in the streets and nowadays. It ain't the same. Everybody knows everybody's name. You can still see the struggle when you're rolling on the east. At least there's a bit of peace. Peace of mind, peace of feet in the streets. Got it going rhyme, walking above the club, and the owners don't mind. Is it a grin or a smile? Take it while it lasts, and don't forget the time. Here in the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. We don't in the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. We don't in the same way. The way they used to in the Silver City days. We don't
music and you come in, it's like, oh yeah, there's going to be some good country music out of say, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and dust. Yeah, but the next artist pretty much speaks for himself. He's doing the MCing as well. It's Uncle Roger, but accompanied with Uncle Roger is Barakai. Now, not much is known about Barakai. He is the grandson. He does do dancing, but he's just another one of the Knox family that just wants to get out there and, like, you know, spread his wings. And he's got a soothing voice and he looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Anyway, besides that, yeah, Uncle Roger's going to come out and do a few songs. Obviously, you know, King of Korea Classics and everything else. He's going to come all the way now, because he lives all the way up there near Queensland, this weird town. What's that town called? Warwick, that's right, yeah. Other side of Queensland, that's where Warwick is. But it's a good little place. And anyway, he comes all this way down here for the country music every year, and he's made it now for the past every single country music. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Uncle Roger and Barakai. Thanks.
They're trying to get away from me. I want to sing with Barakai. What is it? Barakai? Yeah. See that I know these songs. They hear us singing them at home and over the different times. But this is a Jimmy Little song called Black Tracker, one of my favourite songs. See, Black Tracker tells a story about they not only used to track down people who was broke out of jail, criminals and people who run up, but they used to track down people who got lost in those early years. White people didn't get lost quick enough those early years. So they were used to find people who got lost. So this is one of Jimmy's songs, one of my favourites called Black Tracker. Back I can do it with me. I think he knows it. Do you write the words on your hand? Yeah, it's all down.
You know about Glen Rowan 'cause you had a job to do. You know about Jurella, you were needed up there too. You're mounted with the troopers in their uniform of blue. Black Tracker, they needed you. Though your name is seldom mentioned and your art is never selected,
songs over and over with his little brother, and he learned them. And yeah, I would like to just do another Jimmy Little song. I mean, no matter where you go, you know, when you're performing, you always get the requests for this particular song. And, I mean, everybody likes it, no matter where you go. And it's one of my favourite songs too, but it's a song called Baby Blue. And this is one of Jimmy's, you know, great songs. And wow, you can still hear him singing it. And like I said, no matter, you know, where you travel and where you perform, you can still be requested to do the song. So, and I still do it and like to do it.
She wrote me today, said she won't be back to stay, that she only come to leave up her clothes. She wrote, I must not get all the good times we've had, but I know that I just can't forget you. I must forget all the good times we've had, but I know that I just can't forget you. You're still on my mind, but I know that I can't find such a girl as my sweet baby blue. Baby blue, baby blue. Do you know that I'm still in love with you? Now I know that you won't be here no more. Oh, how I need you, how I want you, baby blue. How I need you, how I want you, baby blue.
Big round of applause. Did you hear the encore? One more song? Can we do that? Yes, I'm getting roused on and I'm the MC. Oh my goodness. So now I know it's not a crowd of people, it's a crowd of people who know me. Did you not know that? This is the first ever, guys. This would be the first ever encore. I was out back eating a Devon sandwich, and then all of a sudden I come back here. Thought you were singing another song too. It's not like that.
Julie Rose, you're not from Queensland, is you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Clyde and Richie. I live up in Queensland now, other side of Queensland. Nah. Anyway, Well, you know what, we Murray's like, we Murray, the word for man here is Murray. So, you know, Curry, no, but we Murrays. And I go to Queensland and they say, can you change it to Murray Rose? I don't know about that. I can't. No, we can't do that, eh? Yeah, because Murray Rose was a swimmer anyway. Yeah. And I wouldn't be too comfortable singing I love you, my little Murray. So we'll stick to Curry Rose. Hey, this is for you people and all the people out in the radio land. For you, Curry Rose. That's a bit of a little Curry love song, a different point of view. Well, there's a lonely heart keeps reminding me of you, and how I miss you, heaven knows. This hurt inside keep telling me it's over, but I still love you, Curry Road. In the evening we stroll down by the river, and as the golden moon shines brightly up above, there we watch the rippling water as the river softly flows. I whisper words of love to Curry Road. Yeah, but now she's gone, it seems my world has ended, and without her the stars no longer glow. Though they say she should part, yes, she took part of my heart, and only God knows how I miss my Curry Road. In the evening we stroll down by the river, as the golden moon shines brightly up above. There we watch the rippling water as the river softly flows. I whisper words of love to Curry Road. Yeah, you just remember I still love you, Curry Road.
So cool, Roger. Yeah, you're not coming back now. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, trying to get this show going and everything. I've got to get a new. And all of a sudden, you just tell me what to do. All right. Well, you're not going to tell me the next one, because the next one is Scotty Troutman. He's from this little place called Ballon, and it's this weird. It's not weird. No, it's a good little place. But he's been working hard all week with the band and backing up for Uncle Warren H. And he moved to Tamworth the start of this year, the end of last year, to pursue a career in music. He's a really good musician. Everybody give it up for Scotty Troutman.
What a beautiful evening. Can you all smile? I can't see no one from up here. So listen, I'd like to take this chance to just tell you guys a little bit about myself. And my name's Scott Troutman. I'm from a little place way out in the sticks called Thallon. And we didn't grow up with all the big artists and everyone, and it was quite an influence that Jim Little had on me, and also the likes of Roger Knox and guys like this, which is really amazing. And when I lost my father, I seen a documentary of Jimmy Little, and it was amazing at the time of so much prejudice and drama between races, how he was so well dressed, well presented, and such a beautiful man that all the non-Indigenous women were standing there going nuts. And I was like, I want to be Jimmy Little. So I'd like to take this chance to share with you my gift, which has been passed down emotionally from my father, John Troutman, and these amazing musicians. So the first song I'd like to share with you is a song that I've written about Thallin. It's called the Thallin Hillbilly, because at home we didn't grow up with much, and when we had music, fishing lines, we had pig dogs. That was fun. But I mean, the songwriting was not a big thing that I was into. But when I wrote this song, it just just happened. I didn't try. It was just a story that I'd written, and it just felt like it needed music. And every time I sing it, it takes me back home, and I see Nan, and I see all them old people come back to me. And when I go to the river to sit under them gum trees and hunt, it makes me feel real good. So I'd like to share this song for you first, which is called Thallin Hillbilly. I don't think there's anything better, coming home in beautiful weather, with nothing else to do but sit around and talk. With my grandma I would sit down and reminisce about the old days. She would tell me stories about my uncles and my dad, how they would sit around the campfire playing guitar until the sun came up. I always hoped that I would turn out just the same, 'cause I was never any kind of footballer, never any good in school, always in my room hoping to be just like them. What I do when I come home isn't a big secret, but I don't like people to know where I'm at. It's not a very big river, but in my spots I'm hard to find. Under a gum tree chasing the Thallin Hillbilly. Under a gum tree chasing the Thallin Hillbilly. I know the smell of the wet soil when it's turned over. Under the mulberry tree on the back is where it's best. It's always dry here in Thallin Town, but you just leave the hose run. No need to drive into town and spend money on half-baked worms. I recall mornings in the summertime when you look into the backyard. A big room standing there was quite a sight to see. And if there's any kind of lifestyle better anywhere in the world, still the Moonee River's the place I'd rather be. Under a gum tree, I'll be chasing a Thallin Hillbilly. It's a big secret, but I don't like people to know where I'm at. It's not a very big river, but in my spots I'm hard to find. Under a gum tree chasing the Thallin Hillbilly.
Down at the pump shed chasing the thawing yellow belly. Even Dawson's weird for the thawing yellow belly. Under a gum tree chasing the thawing yellow belly.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to let you know that quite an amazing thing happened to me yesterday. Having such an influence from these amazing musicians. Uncle Roger done an interview yesterday, well actually it was broadcasted this morning, and that song, ABC actually came and asked me to play that song, and it was played through the background of the amazing Roger Knox's interview on ABC, so I was very, very happy with that. So this next song I'd like to share with you is something that I do a lot when I go and do shows and I'm really nervous, like now. It looks like I'm standing really still and I'm calm, but inside my legs are going really fast. So this is a gospel song called Grace of God.
is Scotty Trappman. I knew Scotty when he was a little tiny fellow like that, sitting up behind that big, huge drum kit. And Scotty comes from a long line of musical family, and I'm good to see that he's carrying it on. His grandparents and great-grandparents who, played music. And to see me in Tamworth to perform, I often run him down out in the bush. A place called Munganday. Munganday. Anyone know what Munganday is? Yeah. Let me tell you something about Munganday. Munganday is the only town in Australia, in the world I reckon, that's separated by the border, the river, but it's still Munganday, but it's not the border. Yeah. There's a little bit of history there. I'm going to introduce you to a lady now from the Northern Territory. Their name is Shelley Morris, and Shelley was adopted at a young age, but came back down to her roots, suspected a Waterman and the old one. Shelley works with other Aboriginal people right throughout the country, teaching young people to write and to talk about their experiences. So, and she's a great performer, so give a warm welcome to Tamworth here, Shelley Morris.
Thank you everyone for coming tonight. And it's one thing that Uncle Jimmy taught me, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And wherever he was in remote communities, I had the privilege of working alongside him. It was all about one. Everyone was important. Everyone was special. Every child that he looked at, every child he shook hands with, every conversation that he had was a conversation that meant something. And so it is my honour and my privilege to be here on, I can't say it properly, I think, Gomeroi, is that right, Himo? Gomeroi land, and I'm deeply honoured to be here and worked for the Jimmy Little Foundation, and I am an ambassador for them. And I hope to carry that flag, till I die. And that he was the picture of reconciliation. I went to Reconciliation Australia, wanted him on side. Everybody. What he did for my families in the Northern Territory gave us much hope and pride. I remember one story when he went to Don Dale, and that young fellow, it's like the youth prison up there. And one young fellow said to him, I wouldn't go the wrong way. I wouldn't go the wrong path. And Uncle Jimmy said, it's just a path that just went a little bit this way. But you'll be right, my son. And that young fellow, who knows but those words and of love and encouragement. So I'm going to sing a song that's called Call My Name. And it's a bit of a call and response. And he was always there if you called out his name. So thank you very much for having me. Ma.
Darkness
Monday, and I'll be there. You said, oh, my, and I'll be there. You, my friend, and I wasn't lost. I wasn't alone. And on the street, I wrote, missing the sun, missing the sea. I'm crying out for my family. Oh, you said call Monday, and I'll be there. You said call, oh my, and I'll be there. You, my friend, and I'll be there. You, my friend. I'm going to do a song that was written for one of my sisters, and she lives in Yirrkala in northeast Arnhem Land. And I was an adopted person, and when I went back home 16 years ago, I was surrounded by arms of love. And this is one of my special sisters who's been helping me learn about my culture, my language, and never made me feel shame. The only person that felt shame was me. And so I wrote her this song, and it's called Waterfalls, and it's like every time I see her, tears fall from my eyes. She makes me so happy. So it's for all the sister girls out there. I've got to get comfortable. I'm wearing high shoes. I don't normally wear them. I got them in New York. They're a bit like runners. And the girl said, you'll be right, you could wear them all day. I can't even walk up the stairs in it. I said, you're lying. Oh, by the way, they had pizza at the back, right? I'm starving, Marvin, you shouldn't eat before you sing. Yeah, I'm stuffing 2 pieces of pizza in my face now, I'm burping, and I choked on it, oh my God. Anyway, hey, look out, don't break it. Come on. Waterfalls falls from my eyes, just like the rain, washes the dust away. Washes the dust away. You're my yapa, namayala, magabere, jijinayapa, jijinayapa. You can tell me that story, and show me the way of life and of laughter. You take my blues away, and waterfalls falls from my eyes, just like the rain. One of those verbs right now. This is a song that I wrote for my grandmother. My grandmother passed away about 4 years ago, and when I went back to meet her, it was like driving Miss Daisy around town. She was the Queen of Darwin, I tell you. She'd ring me up, "Granddaughter, where are you?" I said, "Well, I'm in Perth." "Oh, well, I needed a lift." And one time, I was playing a gig and I'm on the stage singing. She walked straight up on the stage and wanted to have a conversation. So the band's playing and I'm crouching down talking to my nana. "Well, you got a car?" I said, "Yeah, I got a car, Nana." "Well, I need a lift." I said, "Well, can I finish the song first?" Anyway, we got in the car and her best friend and her, they're sitting in the back. They're giggling and laughing. We'll go around my auntie's place, her daughter's place. Giggling in the back, laughing. I thought, "Oh, you might have got something planned, I tell you." Anyway, Auntie was home. And they said, "Oh, you're right, thanks, granddaughter. But you know what, if she wasn't home, you would have had to drive us 50 k's out of town." Oh, I tell you what, she was the most beautiful woman I know, and the only other person that ever reflected that beautiful nature was Uncle Jimmy himself. So I was lucky enough to go back home to Borroloola 3 years ago and did an album in my grandmother's language. She was stolen generation and walked 1,000 kilometres as an 8-year-old, which took 4 months. And I remember asking her, "Why ain't she really cranky? Why ain't she mad?" Oh, she said, "I tried that, but it kind of made my life really miserable. So I decided to love everybody." And she had a state funeral and she died. just because she was the nicest woman in the world. And so people like Uncle Jimmy and my Nana, they are truly my heroes. And this is in the Yanyuwa language, and it talks about her Yanyuwa dream. My Yanyuwa dream, my land they took from me. My Yanyuwa dream, painted faces disappearing. Chorus says, I didn't do anything wrong, but I have to be really strong. And this is dedicated to all the stolen generation and adopted like myself. You know, that hopefully we can all be embraced and return back to our homelands. Ma, thank you. Hi.
Ooh.
Couldn't do it. Nah. Tell me what MC does that and I'll give you $10. Thank you. Acknowledgement of Reconciliation Australia. Major sponsor for this year's finale concert, supporting Uncle Jimmy Little's key role in promoting both Aboriginal rights and need for reconciliation. This concert, right here, right now, will also be rebroadcasted by more than 100 mainstream radio stations of Community Broadcasting Association on Wednesday night. Oh, that's awesome. But anyway, what we're going to do right now is we're going to get all the artists out, so if all of you could walk out. We're going to do the finale song.
Yeah.
thought we were working on it. But at this point in time, we'd like to do a birthday song. Happy birthday to the birthday girl with its name.
Yeah.
And then
Okay. But before we do, I'd like to special acknowledgement to Amy Hammond, Steve Blanche, for putting this all together. Thank you very much.
Yeah, not only that, we can thank the band easy because they worked really hard all week.
Right, they did.
Ruben.
Scotty. And Scotty Travel, not forgetting you.
And it's good to see the older one. Doesn't say old, I just said older.
We're aunties, recycle teenagers.
Yeah, good to see the younger ones, you know, happy to perform with us older people.
Aunties.
But yeah, we're going to do a birthday song, mate. And Francis Peters' birthday today. She's here. Lily! This will be your sister. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Francis. Happy birthday to I think we run out of. Thank you very much, sister. Thank you, and all our thoughts and memories will go back to Jimmy and his family. And it's been a great pleasure knowing him, and he's given us a lot of inspiration and encouragement over the years. So, you know, thank you very much for being you. Thank you. So we run out of. I think we ran out of airtime.
We did, that is right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell my joke now.
Is it not season?
We'll do it again.